We work with the bent of mind of a startup. We're agile when it comes to progressive policies. We're agile when it comes to policy making. We take a lot of pride in building and in enabling an innovation ecosystem. T-Hub, T-Works, V-Hub, TSIC, Rich, Task, NCAM, Emerging Technologies, and Image. All of these are various entities created by the government of Telangana over the last 8 years in terms of ensuring that our youngsters, that our young innovators and young entrepreneurs have a platform to chase their dreams. As Shantanu put it, this is a time, I think, unlike any other, where a youngster can, without even thinking twice, without having to go to the Bay Area or without having to catch a flight, can pursue their dreams to the fullest by being in Hyderabad, by being in India. With T-Hub, in the last 5 years, it has been a brilliant journey. I was just explaining to Shantanu. The first rocket launched by a private space tech company from India was launched on the 18th of November. It was aptly named after Vikram Sarabhai. And fortunately for us, and it's a matter of great pride for us, that company was incubated, the space tech company was incubated at T-Hub. It is called Skyroot, and they were able to put the rocket into the space in their very first attempt. Even Elon Musk had to try twice, but I think our guys had pulled it off in the very first attempt, and I'm very proud of it. Likewise, there's another bunch of youngsters here somewhere. They represent a company called Dhruva Space, and they're the first Indian space tech company to have put 3 nanosatellites, they're somewhere here in the audience, 3 nanosatellites into the orbit, exactly 4 days after the first space tech company from Hyderabad sent its first rocket. And this again is a Hyderabad company, this again is a T-Hub company, and super proud of that as well. Today, it's an honor to host the TGS 22 in Hyderabad, and it's a testimony to the power of entrepreneurship, and we take great pride in welcoming all the dignitaries, the delegates, speakers, and guests at the event. As per the Startup Genome Report, Telangana today stands among the top 10 cities in the global ecosystem in affordable talent. We also stand among top 15 in the Asian ecosystem for funding. We also stand in the top 15 in the global ecosystem in the bang for buck category. DPIIT, Government of India's, has recognized Telangana as a top performer for developing a strong startup ecosystem in the state. Telangana has also ranked 4th for performance in India Innovation Index report released by the Niti Aayog. Today, Paul Graham, the founder of Y Combinator, America's leading technology startup accelerator, said something about startups that resonated with me. Make something that people want. This is exactly what our Honorable Chief Minister reminds us on a day-to-day basis. Whenever I go and talk to him about technology, whenever I tell him about something new that has really broken through, he has one simple question. He says, does it have a positive societal impact? How will it change the life of a common man in India? He believes very firmly that technology which does not have a positive societal impact is futile. Technology that does not solve real-world problems is merely fancy and is of no use and no appeal. Today, we have more than 6,500 plus startups in Telangana across 50 plus sectors. As I mentioned, India's first space startup in the private sector, Skyroot, was incubated in T-Hub. Darwinbox became a unicorn earlier this year. Keka, an HR tech firm, secured India's largest Series A SaaS funding with a 57 million raise. Telangana, of course, will continue to support entities as TIE through our policies, programs, and ecosystem enablers such as T-Hub and other entities. Just like a dandelion, we aim to spread the impact of Indian entrepreneurs across the globe, and I wish that dream, that audacious goal that was mentioned of creating 1 million startups and impacting trillions of dollars of wealth across the world. All the very best. Wishing the entire team of TIE and all the attendees in this beautiful city of Hyderabad all the very best over the next 48 hours. Thank you very much. Jai Telangana. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the most awaited TIE Global Awards 2022, and I'd like to invite Mr. B.J. Arun, Chairman, TIE Global, and Mr. Murli, Vice Chairman, TIE Global, to tell us about TIE Global Award and the awardee.
Hello, guests. 3 years ago, TIE Global instituted Global Awards to recognize the most outstanding entrepreneurs, CXOs of the entrepreneurial ecosystem, which we all are aware of. In this regard, in this particular movement, we have one such individual. We have to recognize his outstanding performance. My friend BJ, over to you.
Thank you, Murli. So it's a very, very difficult choice to pick, these awards, because now we have so many people, so many entrepreneurs who have done, well worldwide. And we had a jury, and it was very, very, sort of challenging even for the jury to pick. But we do have our top award that has already been identified and picked. So it's going to be my absolute privilege to announce that this year the CEO of the Year award is going to my good friend Shantanu Narayan of Adobe. Yeah. So Shantanu. I'd request Honorable Minister KTR Garu to please recognize Shantanu with the award. So at this point, we'll do a short Q&A with Shantanu. He, again, by the way, formal introduction, it's Padma Shri Shantanu. I'm sorry I missed the Padma Shri part. But again, hearing firsthand from a CEO who runs a $150 billion plus market cap company, 40 years old, and one of the most respected software product companies in the world, it'll be a privilege. So Shantanu, if I could please do the Q&A now.
Since it's a Q&A, I thought I'll ask the first question.
When am I going to invest in Hyderabad? Well, again, in terms of, the talent, okay. As actually, you did mention, we do have a presence in India. The India presence was actually set up before I joined the company Adobe in '98. I finished 25 years next year. But, we really feel like this is the place if we were incubating something right now. And so, as I mentioned, I did the second best thing, which is I've at least, introduced Hyderabad to 4 or 5 other CEOs who have all created their presence here. And so we are doing some work in artificial intelligence. As we all know, AI is the one area where the world's going to be changed. It's one of the most tectonic shifts. So that is an area we are investing in Hyderabad.
So I'm going to dive into this, and KTR, feel free to keep asking the questions. Yeah. So Shantanu, this year, TIE Global Summit is in your hometown of Hyderabad. So can we start by talking a little bit about your journey and your background and how you went from Hyderabad to where you are today?
Well, again, as I said, all the privileges that I got were from Hyderabad. I went first to Vidyaranya, which was as we all know, a very small, nurturing school. And then I went to public school. So I was in public school all the way till I graduated. And I think public school was, one of those places where you got this incredible education. I was the editor of the school magazine. I was in debates. I think I tried to do everything but academics. And then I went to Osmania to do electronics because I was fascinated by what was happening in Osmania. And in my final year here, I think I was really taken up by microprocessors. And so computer science became my passion. And so, in those days, everybody went to the States to study, and I guess I got the opportunities there. But, I think the main thing that I would say about, what you got here is it's the high school education and the college education that teaches you how to think. And for that, I'm really grateful.
Thank you. So Adobe is this year celebrating 4 decades in business, right? 40 years. And Adobe India, I think it's the 25th anniversary year. What underpins the company's success globally as well as in India?
Since all of you are entrepreneurs, the one thing I would say was that Adobe was founded with this fundamental belief that our mission is we want to change the world through digital experiences. And if you think about the